invincible. Good morning and welcome to MightyOxTrading. Happy Thursday. I hope everyone's had a great night, ready for a great day. Let's check our markets overnight. Give me 1 second. There we go. So, we popped up and then we shot down. Oh, sorry. 69.12 for the high and 68.66 for the low. So about 46 points in range there. NQ high 25.054, low 24.861. So just under 200 points in range. Copper going down, 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 down. It's like and it's still going down. That's a lot of ticks, and it's going down fast. Ultra bond also down. It's like just about half a point there, though. Gold, mid-range. Got back above 5,000 and pulled back. Still low. It's still a little bit above 5,000. Looks like 41.28 is 69 points in range. Crude oil, about 150 ticks in range. Natural gas, kind of in the same. Oh wait, I'll get the wrong part of the chart for natural gas. Don't know what even day that was. Oh, natural gas is having a nice day. And Bitcoin sitting at 66.5. So that's where you sit standing, whatever body posture you're choosing to take on this fine Thursday morning. Looks like we're getting ready for a possible long here on NQ. Maybe not. Ooh. Wow. Gold just shot down fast. And a big bounce. NQ down. Now we're getting red. We're getting overextended on the RSI on the 3. I'm getting a yawn. And gold getting that whole move back. I'm not sure what caused that or why. We do have some news coming up in about 25 minutes. Trade balance and jobless claims. I also have a Fed speaker coming up in about 15 minutes. I will say the Fed speakers have not really caused much movement. They used to cause more movement, I feel like, but they don't really haven't done much lately. Potential bounce here. Nope, no bounce. Hey, Jay, good to see you. And Q continues to plop down here. We got bells and shades. My future's so bright. I gotta wear shades. Gold with a pop there. And see if we're ready to bounce here on NQ as well. I guess not. Both gold and NQ got knocked back down there. Watching the NQ candles on the 3 and the 5. Velocity moving down is slowed, giving indications that it wants to bounce. There's a try by gold as well. And now we're going to a small little green candle. Going to take an NQ trade here off the 3-minute chart. You're looking at the 5, but I'm doing it off the 3. 10-point stop on it. We'll put a target at the 9 EMA. Actually, it's lower. Well, it's... so far, not doing what we want. Now it is. Now it isn't. Dang it. We had more room to move down, which is why I only took it on take profit. Wasn't sure that it wanted to go. It's kind of flirting around, trying to decide which way it wants to go. If it wants my stop or if it wants my target. But the 3 and the 5-minute candle close here in about 45 seconds. And it looks like we're not going to close positive. Hey, Imad. There could be some fireworks. It depends on the how what the numbers are. If they're near the projections, there's usually not too much of a reaction. But if it's pretty off from the projection, then there could be a reaction. Hey, Ron, how you doing? About to get stopped out here, I believe. Yep, there we go. That's a good way to start. Hey, Marcos. Doing good. How are you? Continue to move down here. Gold choppy right now. Still falling on NQ. Well, day on NQ is 8:15, so we're near there. Got a bunch of Fed speakers today. I didn't put them all in the docket because they weren't all there last night. We got Bowman coming up at the same time as the news. You got Kashkari at the top of the hour. You got Goolsby at 10:30. All right, Crypticon. Thank you. Have a great day. Oh yeah, tomorrow we could have a Supreme Court decision on the tariffs. No guarantee, but that tomorrow's their next decision day. Don't know how many other decisions they have, to do. So no idea. If that decision comes tomorrow, that could be fireworks. All right, Paul. Good morning. Glad to see you. And Q makes a new low a day. No, I'm wrong. I apologize. 8:15 is the low, not 8:30. So not yet. But we are still trickling here, trickling down, 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 down. Sorry, that's probably annoying. Because it annoyed me. Gold trying to bounce again. We're getting close to the news. Still about 6 minutes away. Oh, there's gold with a push up. And Q continuing to drop. Yeah. How nice, huh? Still falling. Now we made a new low a day at 8:10. morning, Hassan. Good to see you. JJR, hello. How are you? NQ just continues to fall. Not afraid of falling, but yeah, I was thinking you were here early today, yeah, son. Glad to hear you're green from Asia. Not sleep well last night, and it's kind of showing as my yawns are getting more and more violent. Agreed. Watching this here, I don't know. We're really close to news. I should set this off.
Extra read all about it. News in a few minutes.
Nope. I thought it was going to try to bounce here. I mean, we have a tiny little green candle there on the 5. And I just turned right anyway. Right now, it's not feeling positive. Walmart earnings came in bad, so that might be weighing down the market some. If it wasn't for the fact that we're getting news, I would actually like this potential bounce here. But with news, I don't want to take the chance. Well, now it's starting to look a little bit more tempting. Could take it on the take profit eval, I guess. That's correct. Just CPI, PPI, FOMC, and not farm payroll. I'm going to play with fire here. I'm going to take this in the news. Play with fire, you get burned, but we'll see. Or you get accused of being an arsonist. What the heck's he talking about? I don't know. Oh, dang. Dang it, dang it, dang it. I would have had it if it would have been a 10-point target. I put it at a 20-point target and it missed it by 2 points. Still have any positive momentum, or is that going to be a bounce off the? Yeah, it's going to be a bounce off the nines and back down and stop me out. Dang. That if I had a 10-point target instead of a 20-point target, I've been a win. Dumb on my part for going for too big of a move there. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Jobless claims 206, forecast was 225, so again came in under. Trade balance negative 70.3 billion, forecast was negative 55.5 billion. Oh, Trump was actually saying that he thought we're going to have a positive trade balance. And it's actually a lot worse than what they thought. It looks like this is bouncing back up. I don't know. Maybe not. Gold, a big bounce back up, though. Just on the take profit eval, which I've taken 2 losses on. Both of them weren't good setups. So I just took it on the evals. I did finish the day green yesterday on 6 of the funded accounts.
Order filled.
And it was green by about $170. All the rest of the fundeds finished red, but they were all less than $100. They were like $60. Doing all right, Hassan. On my third day of a sardine fast, doing good.
Target filled.
If we got the win there on that trade, entered at not even sure. It's about 9-point trade there. Yeah, but JC, what I did was I for the afternoon or well after stream whatever, I just put on the copier for the 6 accounts that are closest to getting back to green. I just concentrated on them and I ended up doing pretty well with that. So I'm gonna I'm breaking them down to a little bit smaller groups. I think the big groups, big grouping like that might be affecting my mental game a little bit. So trading a little bit with less accounts at a time. Think if I can get them back into positive momentum, that would be a nice little boost. NQ heading up. That's a blue candle actually on the. I missed it. Unless it comes back down for me. Oh. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I missed that one. That was a mistrade there. Blue candle on the 3, and I just didn't grab the window in time. Then I didn't want to chase, but I could have chased and still got a nice win. Wow. This is really going here. No, I'm here. Can't you hear me? Nice, Hassan. Yeah, I missed the trade. You can see here, I didn't want to chase, and I should have chased. You can see on the 3, I had a perfect signal here. That beautiful blue candle. And I didn't have the right chart up. I had the regular NQ up, which would have worked, but I wanted to take it on the copy trader with the micros, and I didn't get there in time, unfortunately. Getting a blue candle in the 15-minute chart. Oh, it's got 5 minutes to go. We may take that. And on one micro on something, but I'm just not sure what. Well, I'm glad you can hear now. Excuse me. I can hear clearly now. The sound is gone. Well, if we look at the 15-minute real quick, because it's not giving me any signals I want here anyway. So here's the 15-minute, and if we go out, we had to move down. Then this looks like chop. If I had tried a blue candle here, this would have knocked me out. But we had this nice dip. That perfect purple candle after the bell would have been beautiful down, and now we had to move back up. So the up, down, up move here, but I would really like it to finish above the 9. I just got to figure out what account I want to take it on, because this needs to be 1 micro on. It's going to be about it right as it sits right now. It needs about a 60-point stop, so it's $120 risk on 1 micro. I got to figure out what account I want to take it on. And then I got to be careful not to. If I have that running, then I need to take any others that I might have in there from that firm off, because I don't want to accidentally hedge, on the same firm. Gold really running here. So we got 2.5 minutes for me to figure this out. We're going to do a bull and ox. So you guys won't be able to see it, but we'll do a bull and ox. Which bull and ox still has the biggest drawdown? That's 754. Okay. So we'll do bull and ox 754. And then on the coffee traders, we will take the bull and oxes out of the copy trader for MNQ. That way we don't accidentally hedge. Actually, okay. If we take it. Now it's not above the 9, so that gives me a little bit pause, but we've still got a minute 30 seconds to see what it does. It's pulling back. You can see here on the 3-minute, we're pulling back. Actually, it was a setup there as I was trying to figure all this out. A 5-minute chart looks like it wants to go up too. I think this slight pullback to the 9. I think after then we're going to bounce up. Yeah, and it does. I've been looking at the 15-minute. In fact, I have 15-minute charts up for 8 assets right now that I'm trying to kind of play with it. Now I don't look at them much. I need to look at them more. But look at this move on crude real quick. So this is the 15-minute on crude. We got a big, beautiful blue candle there that I could have taken off the 15-minute. That was ended up shooting up 25 ticks. So I've been $250 a contract. Now, the other question is, though, if I take this off the 15-minute, where do I want to frickin' put my target? Oh, let's see where I'll put my target. I'll put my target at 923, which is the 100 EMA. Wow. Yeah, just because, that would totally take away most of my opportunities. I tested the system without the 15 minutes. So like right there, gold's actually above the 15, above the 9 on the 15 big blue candle, but that would have been an excellent, 2 or 3 point scalp down. Looks like it wants to bounce off the 100 EMA. Hey, Jay. This NQ trade no longer looks that great from the 15. It's kind of running into the 9. See, this is our 15-minute chart. It finished well below the 9, and I don't know. Don't know if I like it now or not. Keep an eye on it. Bouncing here, though. Let's see, what will be the entry? 849. Watching it. We'll watch it. All right, never apologize for having an opinion or a thought, JC. You're not going to offend me.
Order filled.
So we're in at 24, 8, 50, 50 on that Volanox off the 15-minute chart, putting the target right on 900. So that'd be about a 50-point trade if we get it. And we did see the bounce on gold right off that 100 EMA. You can see there. I need that 15, the NQ to get above the 9 on the 15-minute chart. Why can't I get that out? All the indices gave us that move on the 15. Gold gave me a bell on the 15. Euro just absolutely wow, I didn't notice that. The euro's been dying for hours.
Order filled.
So we're long on a take profit now as well. So why didn't it give me a freaking
Order submitted.
supposed to be long on 5 and I'm long on 1. And apparently I didn't copy trade either. Did I copy trade? Yeah, I did copy trade. Okay, yeah. I'm only long on 1. I might, if it starts going my way, I might go for more, but if not, I'll be happy that I only went in with 1. Yeah, this looks like it wants to come down. Maybe. I don't know. Usually this up down up move is better. Ooh, that's a 25-point stop. I guess I only want to go with a second one. All right.
Order filled.
We added a second contract to that micro trade, which means I now need to do this.
Order canceled.
Stop. Oh, 2. I want 2. I need 2. Sell to stop market.
Order submitted.
There we go. Put our target up here. Target at 881. We're in at 860. Should have been at 858, but then it's only 2 points. I mean, I feel okay. I don't feel much different at this point, but maybe that's because I've already been on a strict carnivore, so it's not as drastic of a feeling as for someone that's not already on a carnivore type diet. Michael Saylor, isn't he the one that's always like everything's gonna crash and die? It's fumbling with the 9 on the 15. Oh, there we go. That's a nice burst. Hello, Ace. Come on, keep bursting for me. Some reason the target's not showing on the screen, but my target's 881 half. We're about 5 points away. Ah, shied away from it. Candle closed. Ah. Think it wants to get his candle back now. Dang it. Think that might have been an error on my part. Let's try it again, though. Maybe not. Come on. That's good. Checker balance.
Order filled.
Okay, so I took it off. I think it's going to pull back here a little bit. So it wasn't the greatest, wasn't as good as I'd hoped, but it was ended up being 11.25 points. And so let's put some green on the screen. And let me check something. Let me check something. Let me check something. No. Dang. Still not back on, not back above the balance, the 50K balance by about $20. Bull and Ox trade is in nice profit though. It's kind of hitting resistance there. It pulls back. Blinded by light. That's me on a regular basis. I have everything on dark mode, and every time there's a bright thing, it hurts my eyes. Glad I did get out of that trade. Look at how that just gave everything back. It's actually below my entry now. So, guys, most of you know I have a baseball card channel where I open, sealed baseball cards, looking for the hits and all that. So last night or yesterday afternoon, I was bored. Didn't feel like setting up the cameras and all, but decided I wanted to open a box. Okay, just had an itch. So I opened up a box. Not on camera. And I nailed the hit of my life. Shohei Ohtani, Topps Chrome, Shohei Ohtani, Red Lava Parallel, number 4 or 5. One sold on eBay back in December for $6,200. I have it listed on eBay. I don't think I'm going to get what I have it listed for. So, but shot in the dark, I put it up on eBay. See if I might get somewhere close to that one from December. But unfortunately, again, it was not on camera. Started at 5,000 with a buy it now at 7,500. I'm figuring it's probably going to drop down to 3K. I'll probably have to relist it for lower, but we'll try. Yeah, I'm going to. I'm actually going to do a video about it, a small video, and show the card and all that, and tell the story. One sold in December for $6,200. I have it actually listed as an auction starting at 5,000 with a buy it now at 7,500. Do I need to sell it? I don't need to, but I mean, I'm not sure an Otani. I mean, obviously Otani's the biggest name in the sport, but I look at what Mike Trout cards have done, and he was once the biggest name in the sport. His have lost value. If Otani blows out his arm this year and can't play again or something like that, plus we're probably losing the season next year. Big pullback here on gold at the top of the hour. I can't really do it again on camera because was a sealed pack. I can't put the horse back in. I mean, it depends, really. I mean, rookie cards can continue to go up in value, whereas others, it depends. Like I said, Otani's the biggest name in the sport. So, I mean, there's graded Otani cards on there for six figures on eBay. Um, but I mean, it just depends. Does Otani stay elite for another 5 to 10 years and truly place himself in the top five greatest players ever, or does he blow out his arm or injure himself? Because I mean, the thought is, wow, big move back down here on gold. The thought also is that he's not going to be able to continue pitching and hitting for the next however long that contract is. Right. And the thing is, Dale Murphy back in '82 and '83 was one of the biggest stars in the game. Now, not as big as Otani is at this point, but exactly, RJ. And I mean, I don't collect for the value. I collect for the enjoyment. So the the cards, I may, I my goal is to collect the set, the base set and all the insert sets and collect any Phillies cards. Beyond that, I don't mind selling off the other hits I get. Yeah, and so, he was a Philly once. He's supposed to be an absolutely awesome guy overall. But yeah, so I mean, I think holding on to the card. I mean, like I said, I collect Phillies. I don't really collect anything besides complete sets of Phillies. So I don't have any attachment to the card, so I don't see any reason not to sell it now. I mean, if I could get, I mean, I don't like I said, I don't think I'll get the 5,000 for it. And even if I got the 5,000 up, it'll only be like 4,000 after eBay robs me of fees. But if I can, even if it goes for like 3,000, that's gonna buy me that's gonna cover a few cases of the next release. That depends, David. If it's a signature, like you can get autograph cards in the packs, those hold more value, especially if they're on card autos. But signatures that you get in person, it depends. If you can get them verified by like PSA that they are the legit signature, it can maybe increase the value, but otherwise maybe not. Okay. Well, Prince Albert probably should be in the can, but yeah. So I mean, I still can't believe. I mean, Topps Chrome was the absolute worst. Uh, Topps Chrome was the absolute worst set last year. So I mean, I never expected to get anything. It was the last pack. I saw red, in the pack, and I'm like, well, at least I got a red. And then it's freaking Otani. That unfortunately was from the junk wax era, as they called it, when everything was way overproduced. Unfortunately, Topps didn't learn their lesson, and they keep upping the print runs of current as well. Frank Thomas rookie is going for about $2.50 on eBay. But if you send it in to get it graded, it can go for as much as 75. I don't grade cards. Or at least I've never done it at this point. AQ here coming down and looking like I thought I might want to turn. Hey Miyagi, how are you doing? I do need someone to invent an automatic card sorter. I have about 100,000 cards that need to be put in numerical order. All right. So I missed the short here. Uh, it's gonna need to be somebody's job at some point. What am I looking for? Yeah. So right here on NQ, 3 minute chart. After that move up, that this is the trade I was in. I got out. It gave me a signal back down, and you can see boom, boom, boom would have been perfect. Yeah, that's what's driving. I mean, down is a relative. Yeah, we're slightly down, but I mean, we're still pretty high up. But yeah, and war tension's definitely driven the price of crude up. But yeah, so I may never get another hit like that, and I'm mad that I did not get it on camera. And Q continued to push. And the other kind of wild thing is, if I hadn't had if that box just had been sitting within my view when I got, I got that itch yesterday, that box probably would have sat on the shelf until at least this coming July when this year's Topps Chrome came out, and I decided to do like a 2025 versus 2026 type video. The weird thing is, that's like one of the most valuable things I've ever owned. I mean, technically, my computer is more valuable, but I bought that by parts, and no single part was over the amount that this card's worth. Got the only thing that I've ever owned more than that is this house. I haven't finished paying off the house yet, so technically I don't own it yet. But once I do, then the house be worth more. But I think the card's in better shape. Oh, that's awesome, Ace. Absolutely. Friendship, though, is priceless. Means a lot to me too, Ace. Yep, we can group hug now. Person that hated hugs is no longer here.
Order filled.
Oh, I totally used the wrong ATM, but that's okay. Yeah. And we want 878. We're long 2 MNQ. But this is a dangerous area. It could bounce off this 9, and I think it's going to. Come on, break. Yeah, there we go. Break it up. Break it off some. Break it off some. Breaking up is hard to do. See, I put my target up here at the top of these candles, which is also right near that 100 EMA. See that red line right there? So that's what I'm shooting for. It would be about a 28, 29 point trade. But obviously, if I see it there, it's running into any obvious troubles, we'll get out. The other place to put it would be here at the top of this wick, where it came down, tried to come back up. That could be another tricky spot, which was about 866. And it might not even go at all. Sorry to hear that, Ace. Yeah, lately your big runs have been after the bell. Mr. 25 points this week. Bull and Ox trade off the 15-minute chart. Ooh, we're still under the 9 on the 15. Did not even realize that. That's back in profit. The 9 is now sitting at 856. So that's what's being resistance here. You can see it actually got up to 856.25. It's got to break that 9 on the 15. 9 EMAs are so darn important. So far, it's a struggle. In fact, I don't like it. You actually gave a 15-minute chart. Actually gave me a purple candle in the last. See, that's the 15-minute chart. Gave me a purple, but with a long wick. But I'm starting to think that this wants to continue downward. RSI's not really helping me. They're matched. Got about 10 minutes till the bell. We're getting a blue candle on the 15 now. Come on, break that 9, break that 9. There we go. Thank you for listening. Now the next resistance is 866. That was the top of this candle. We're at 864. There's 865. There we go, 866. Can it get through? Can it get through, or is it going to reject? There's 867. There's 868. We're 10 points away from my target. There's 870. Beautiful blue candle here on the 15. I do not have any bells or anything on the 3. No reason for this not to continue upwards. Although it is pulling back here. There's an 867 again, 868. Back to 870. 870 seems to be an issue. Ace will be happy. It has moved my stop to break even. I personally don't have news, but I have U.S. pending home sales and Eurozone consumer confidence at the top of the hour. Morning USC. I got 73 now. 70. I saw 74. Back down to 72. Taking it off there. So we ended up getting 49.59, 17 and a half points there on that trade. And now, finally, I think, hold on. Yes, I have 6 of the funded Apex accounts back above starting balance.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner! I might finally be getting this because I want to see. I want to show you guys something. We need to get off the 15-minute chart. Technically, that is an entry, going to be an entry on the 15-minute, but we're going into the open, so I'll leave it on the ball and ox. But and we're actually pulling back here a little bit. But I took this trade with trend, and I took this trade with trend, and they both ended up working out. I've been studying these. Now, this should have been an entry right here. I didn't take that one. But if I can just get half of the with trend or with momentum entries that pop in a day, I'll be able to buy Elon Musk out of Tesla in about 2 years. No. How's everyone else doing so far this morning as we head to the bell? Who's taking trades? And here we go. We might try and start tracking this each day, get people to guess. The first 5-minute candle after the bell, will it be red or green? Gold's doing an interesting setup here, one that I kind of like on the 3. See how this came down up and then coming down. If this curls back up, I'm interested in taking that long. That's the long and short of it. I think NQ is going to pull back here, but I could be wrong. I don't like the way this is setting up, so we'll see. It might, but we got the bell coming up. 5-minute till algo really didn't pop today. I was just coming up with something that'll be weird, Ace. I was going for what the richest man owns or runs. That did pull back. That would have been a good 10-point trade there. So that Bull and Ox trade that I have 1 micro on, that I based it off the 15-minute chart, that has basically a 100-point range on it. I have a 50-point stop, 50-point target. So if NQ hits 900 before it hits 800, I win. If it hits 800 before it hits 900, I lose. So, the green on the screen right now doesn't look like a lot. It's $110 per account, but that's 6 funded accounts, so that's equivalent of $660. Yesterday, all 6 of those accounts finished up about $170. So the last 2 days, if I don't touch this account, it's up $280 per account times 6. So that's $480 plus 12. That's about $1,680. And Q does come back down. My Bull and Ox trade's now underwater. And gold, I didn't realize gold dropped under 5,000.
Two minutes till the bell.
Now we need good setups to get the others back to break even as well. Well, I hope it. I mean, it's gonna be interesting. Like I said, I had that Bull and Ox trade on, and it's. I mean, it's only 30 points from the stop now. And right now, it does definitely look like it wants to come down. So I think that Bull and Ox trade's gonna end up being a loser for about $100. So we do dip down to 814. Low of the overnight, 798. My stop 2 points below the low of the day on that Bull and Ox. Now we're popping. I'm still popping. J bought some NQ from the city of Compton. Gold down. NQ hit 883, hit that 100 EMA though, and came right back down. I think maybe I should have had a smaller target in that bull and ox trade. Okay, tries to pop back up here. Right now it looks like a big blue syringe. Will it inject us with a winner or a loser? Let's go to the 5-minute chart since we're tracking whether we're going to be green or red on the 5. See if we can break that 100 EMA on the 3. Where's the 100 EMA in the 5 sitting? 898. So does NQ want 900? Doesn't feel like it does. It's struggling. Nope. Coming back down now. Still green since the open, but barely hanging on the green right now on the 5-minute. Jay maybe end up right here. If we got a minute to go, it could have started green and ended up red. We have a minute to go to see how this opening 5-minute candle does. Gold still heading down. Train. Wow. So it was barely green by 5 ticks. It finished almost where it started. And now we are coming down. It's heading toward my stop. I should have had a smaller target. I could have taken 25 points on that trade on the Bull and Ox, but yep, I just got stopped out. New low of day. So the 15-minute chart failed me there, but honestly, I should have got out. I shouldn't be holding that long. I should have gotten out on the first or second red candle afterwards. The trades that work just work on this strategy. We're falling hard now. Bouncing, so it came down, made a new low, and bounced. Well, made a big new low, 763, bouncing back up above 800. Yeah, it was really low and only tooted once. Yeah, I didn't think you got. I thought by the sound when I first heard it, it was gonna make get closer and be louder, but apparently it didn't. Yeah, that's a pretty decent gold entry there that I didn't take. Oh, really, Paul? Anybody else having problems with Tradovate? How about a nice gold trade there? I didn't take. Wow, look at that. Now we're bouncing again. NQ has no idea what it wants to do right now. Told you you wouldn't regret it, Ace. Hey, Sid, good to see you. I'm glad that call finally happened, considering you won it 2 months ago. $22 green is better than $22 red. Quite the philosopher, aren't I? They sell baseball cards. Ace, the starting bid is 1,000 points on ES. No, 100 points on ES. $50. Yeah, 100 points on ES, not 1,000. Hey, Graybeard.
Order filled.
Oops. Yep, I just took a trade on the wrong account, but that's okay. Doing good, thank you. And look at NQ coming back.
Target filled.
Just hit a long on 2 contracts on that Bowenox account on Micro Gold. I meant to take it on Take Profit Trader. Took it on Bowenox instead. But I got 3 points on 2 contracts. That was a $60 win. Makes up a little bit for the loss I took on that account. Big candle here on NQ. Sorry about the rattling. Getting a lidocaine patch out to put on my knee. Right back down. And Q not being fun right now. We break back below 700. I mean, most of the time it doesn't hurt when I'm sitting or whatever, standing. And it was kind of weird though. Last night, in the middle of the night, I woke up and it was causing me pain while sleeping. I don't know if I'm like aggravating it when I sleep somehow or what, but ibuprofen takes care of the pain almost always. If I gotta get up multiple times, like, the other day I was aching for like an hour afterwards, so I had to get up, go over feed the cats. I sit at the door to feed the cats. Then I had to get up, go to the bathroom. Then I had to get up off the toilet and go to the kitchen. Sat there, did what I need to do in the kitchen, and got up again. So it was 4 times within an hour. That's what it hates. It hates when I sit to stand. Sitting here all day long, it won't hurt at all. Standing, it won't hurt at all. But sitting to stand is problematic. I mean, I use ibuprofen and I use lidocaine. Uh, Ibuprofen actually probably works better than the lidocaine, but I need to find my other bottle because I went through about. Yeah, I take 5 ibuprofen at a time, so I go through it pretty quickly. I see the other bottle. I mean, could be maybe. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I do sleep in the recliner, but that's the thing. It started hurting. I hurt myself in my sleep somehow. But honestly, what I think it is, how I'm actually aggravating it. So gotta remember, I sit to do a lot of stuff because I still walk with the walker and all that. Hold on, I'm gonna sneeze. All right, and so I scoot around on kitchen chairs and I push back on this with this leg. So that's the other time I feel pain if I'm pushing back on a chair to move the chair around with me on it. So I'm thinking that's what's aggravating it. I agree, Sire. This price action is not fun right now. Although gold's going straight up. I should get a chair with wheels. But I prefer to wait until I lose more weight to do that because chairs with wheels for people my size are very expensive. It's supposed to get very cold this weekend here. It's supposed to be 66 today and then a low of 16 by, I think, Saturday, Sunday, one of those 2 days. But anyway, I mean, the knee is not really causing me any major issues, other than it makes me want to be less active because of getting up and stuff. So that's the only issue it's really causing me. Looking for entries here. I don't see anything. Oh well, I kind of like that blue candle. That's huge. How big is it there? Yeah. Yeah. Carry on my wayward son.
Order filled.
Taking a 1 micro position long on this blue candle here on the 3-minute chart. Just on that Bowenox account that I took the loss on. I'm going to try and get the loss back. Ironically, the target is back where I should have put the target originally on that other trade. I just need to get another good 100 and plus pounds off, and that'll be easier on my knee and easier getting up and all that stuff. So my long here that you don't see because it's only on the Bowenox account, which is a funded account, by the way, in long at 848. So we're up 20 points here. Target's 882. Although it just hit the 100 on the 3-minute chart, so maybe I should have the target lower. Yep, I should have. It bounced off of it. Why don't I ever listen to myself? Oh, there it goes again.
Order filled.
Took it off there. So that loss that I took on that big trade, I should have stayed in. Look at that burst up. Anyway, I'm only down $16 on that account now. It's one you don't see on your screen because Rhythmic only allows me to be logged in at one place. So we have some positive momentum up. Yeah, that's the same thing that's happening here. You're pretty much getting our weather probably a day or two after I'm getting it. It's like I said, 66 today, 16 by Sunday. And honestly, I've gotten lazy about my supplements too because I hate taking the time to bottle up all the supplements for my. But if I was doing that, my pain and stuff would be a lot better as well. Big pullback here. It did hit my 880. Maybe it didn't. Oh yeah, it hit 887. Oh, stretching. Sorry. Taya's dealing with some personal stuff. And another burst up there in NQ as it almost touches 900. And breaks 900. High of the overnight, 954. That right? Let it get above. That's what it says. I don't think that's right. No, that's not right. Why is that giving me wrong numbers? Oh, it's because I misread it. 25,054 is the overnight. It wasn't giving me wrong numbers. I'm just blind. Got news coming up. Eurozone, something. Your consumer confidence and U.S. pending home sales. Morning, Teo. I'm on the third day of a sardine fast. Possible turnaround here. Oh, came back down by 45 points here. I was going to take that short. It was a perfect setup, and I hesitated, and damn it. I got to just take these. Look at that. Beautiful setup. I hesitated because that 100 EMA sitting there, but that was a quick 40 points.
Hey everyone! It's time to gore the like button.
Bounces off the 9s. And right back up. That's what I was thinking. I thought it was didn't want to come down for long. That's just why I hesitated on it. Crude oil crashing on the news that Trump says good talks are being had with Iran. It's probably going to send us higher, that news on Iran. uh, Yep, there it goes. And it was a blue candle on the 3 I could have taken, but I was hesitant. But I gotta do better. I tell myself, and the back testing shows any blue candle, whether it has a bell or not, that's not in a shaded area, is a good candle to take. And believe it or not, even this one, I would never take it because it was 65 points, but it would have worked. It never came down, never totally retraced that candle. So, here, here's a purple that worked, blue that worked. That wick there would have been sucky, but when I finally get comfortable, 100% comfortable with this strategy, or there's really 3 strategies, I am going to be able to buy small countries. Liechtenstein's first on the agenda. Absolutely. Maybe I'll buy Greenland just to upset the other person trying to buy Greenland. Oh, that's a reversal. Ooh, that's a reversal. Ooh. Slow. I'm very slow. Hold on. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's not. Let's see if this come. Okay, we're in. Give it a little bit more stop. Hold on. That's not, well, now, come on back down. Ooh, Black Betty. Ooh, Black Betty. Come on down. Come on down. Come on down. Ah, bounces. Don't bounce all the way back up, jerks. You bounced all the way back up, you jerk.
Target down.
There we go. I've made my target smaller there. We got a 7-point trade, 6.5 point trade there on regular NQ on just on the take profit. It could have been more if I had. It was up to 19 points, but hey, Bison, how you doing?
That's a winner.
Order filled.
NQ does continue to come down, so I could have relaxed on that trade. Purple candle and gold.
Order filled.
It hits the 9, bounces back up. Lost some velocity here. Burping up sardines. I offer my cat sardines and he doesn't want them. Sorry to hear that, Ace. And start making her stay in. Blue candle pop on NQ. And ES. Hopefully she's just has she ever stayed out in a storm or extreme cold before? Wow, look at NQ running here. NES. ES is up 10 points on this 5-minute candle. NQ up 50. Awesome. Beautiful, JJR. That's a great account rescue right there. Speaking of TPT, Ace, how's your TPT? Yeah, sorry, Ace. That was a bad time to ask that. I apologize. You heard that was just a thought of TPT, but anyway. Yeah, that's why. I mean, I hope she comes back. I mean, she knows you said she knows how to survive. You know, she's done this before. You wish you could keep her in. Um, uh, permanently because the whole coyote thing is very scary. I mean, cats are smart. I mean, you know, I expected that. We had some extreme cold here. Wind chills down into the -30s, and we had like 5 or 6 straight days where it didn't get above zero regular temperature. So I thought I was going to lose stray cats. There's only one that I haven't seen. I was assuming that one something happened to, but all the others they figure it out somehow. Oh, hey, Melody. Nice to see you. Market seems to have lost some oomph now. After that big candle, it's giving it back. Natural gas inventory is coming up in a few minutes. And Q fighting around just under 900 here, 24 900. And Q bounces off that 9 EMA. Gold bounces as well. Market's definitely lost some oomph. We're oompa loompa-less. And there's gold up to 50.30. That was a nice blue candle that I didn't take on gold. Should have. I didn't like the way it kind of chopped sideways there for a bit, though. I see gold rising. And Q, meanwhile, is blah. Blah, blah, blah. If you look at a 15-minute chart, what did I do? Oops. What the heck did I just do there? Anyway, we look at a 15-minute chart. We've been sideways pretty much. I mean, we popped up here, but came right back down into it since this big sell-off during Europe. Blah, 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 blah. Looks like a really, really bad heart murmur on a EKG. There's a big move down, though. Not sure it wants to continue. I guess it does. I don't like that as much.
Order filled.
I've taken it at the wrong time. Yep, ouch. That's a big pop back up. All right. That didn't work.
Order filled.
Wow. Okay. So one apex is red. That's why I only took it on one, though, because I wasn't sure about it. It's a 50-point pop. So again, for looking at a 5-minute chart. Gold hit 50.41. Not sure what the high of the day was. That's the new, yeah, that is the new high day. And it looks like it wants to come down. Though not convincingly. Nope. Not yet. Not yet, it don't.
Hey everyone! It's time to gore the like button.
Gold's still going. NQ trying as well. Does NQ want 25,000 again? It hit it overnight and then came down. Seeing a little red there in gold. Not enough red yet for me to enter. Ouch. Okay. Almost made an inappropriate comment. But I kept myself under control. Uh, so, uh, speaking of inappropriate comments.
Order filled.
Yes, I'm short gold.
Order
Boom.
filled.
There we go. 51 ticks on that micro gold short. Thank you, Ace. Thank you, thank you. No, I think you're saying winner, winner to me, not to him. He doesn't have an active trading account right now. By the way, speaking of active trading accounts, I bought a Tradify crypto account last night. I got to figure it out how it works, but watch for a video on that soon. Thank you, Jay. All the J's. Okay, my alarm's going off and I don't know why. Oh, I remember why. Beautiful, JJR. Again, Remember, tomorrow is a Supreme Court decision day. Could be decision day on the tariffs. We won't know until tomorrow. And if it is, that could provide some fireworks. We could see an extreme reaction. I might see nothing, but I'm expecting more of an extreme reaction. One way or the other. I don't know, and I don't know which way the market would go based on which decision. Like if the tariffs are struck down, will it cause the market to fall or rise? And if they're upheld, will that cause the market to fall or rise? I don't know. Yeah, we've been picking up some pretty good new members of the community. Macros is in the Discord as well. A couple other new Discord people. A couple other good people here. We continue to grow and expand, and I'm going to try and put out a lot more video content soon. So I think that'll start driving people in. I think the fact that I'm now putting up my P&Ls and reports and all that is getting attention. Yep, I swear one day we're going to do Ox live stream the musical where I sing everything. T.O. will be the only one that's here, but yeah. NQ trying to blue candle bounce here. Do the blue candle bounce. Do the bounce. Ace, did you get a green trade today? I remember you saying you took a loss, but I don't remember you saying you got your two. Are we looking at a rare red day for you? Not trying to call you out. I apologize. I was just curious. My God, I'm doing all types of thought pause or whatever, how you ever say that today. But red green or somewhere in between, guys. How's your day? Hey, Crypticon. Nice work, Ace. I figured. So is it dead, Ace? Ouch, Sid. So I just got a text message for my cat trying to sell him health insurance. Serious. I would love to know how this happened because the text says, "Hi, Eddie. This is Camille Kostick. We may be able to save you money on your health insurance. Are you still with U.S. Health Freedom Life?" What the heck? Apparently, he's a U.S. Health Freedom Life. I don't even have health insurance. Oh, big move down on NQ all of a sudden. That came out of nowhere. 44 points down. Were you long, Hassan? I don't see any news that caused that quick drop. Well, technically, it would be a mouse that he's mashing buttons on. Okay, they're trying to bounce here on NQ. NQ. Green candle on the 5. Interesting spot there. Very interesting. Very interesting. Bounces too much up to the 9. Don't know if it wants to continue going from there or not. You can see how when it comes down here, especially I was looking at it on the, oops, wrong chart. On the 3, had the big candle down and then the curl around and back up. That's often, when you see these floating candles that are away from the 9 like that, it's often a reversal. And if the candle had finished below the 9, I'll be interested. Now it's finishing above the 9, and I'm just not sure it's ready to do that much. I thought it might go up to the 9, and that would have been my target. But now it's a 44-point candle back up.
Order filled.
We're going to take it to the limit. They're only copy trading it to 1 Apex account. Interesting. I didn't mean to. I only wanted to take it on the take profit. But okay. I don't know where that's set up at. It's 1 micro with a large stop. See, it is coming right back down. Oh, wait. Hold on. You're not seeing it. You're not seeing it there either. What did I take? Oh, that's why. I took it on the Apex account. Thought I put it in the take profit account. Instead, it's just on an Apex. So you're not seeing the trade. I'm in at 24,917 long. Me and Crypt are kind of opposite. I think Crypt is gonna have the right trade here. Sardines, Hassan. I ate 2 cans of sardines. Target on this trade is 24,943. Should be about 26 points. I'm doing a sardine fast, a 3-day sardine fast, Hassan. The only thing I've eaten for the last 3 days has been sardines. Kind of didn't recognize that it was fighting that. Why am I on a 15-minute chart? It's fighting the 15, the 9 on the 15. Needs to get and stay above that, but I got bells on the 15 as well, so that's not a good sign either. Mostly straight Deans with some salt, although I did add a little bit of mustard to a couple of cans yesterday. I can't find any mayo that doesn't have soybean oil in it. If I could find mayo that wasn't made with seed oils, I would love mayo, but I won't touch anything with soybean in it. Soybeans kill testosterone in men. It's estrogenic. Staying a little bit later here as I watch this trade, even though you can't see it. My target is 943, entry is 917. 943 is, well, about the top of this candle here. I'm 10 points away, but I don't know if it's going to get there. Nope, ouch. Comes back down. I should have probably just taken 10. This has a good area for rejection here. It looks like that's what it's doing, coming down now. Yep, now it's coming down hard.
Order filled.
I'm closing for a 7-point loss there. We'll stay for a couple more minutes just to see if this gives any actual direction, see if I should have stayed in or not. But you can see here in the 3 purple candle, that was actually an entry short. I should have went short there once that formed. It's already gone. Could have went down at least 10. But again, it's just bouncing around this area. 15-minute chart shows it's right on that 9. We got bells there, so looking more like a short there than a long. I could have had 15 points. I was greedy and didn't take it. Okay, crypt. 10,000. Stick to 10,000. No reason to get 23K. Yeah, my cat and the stray cats won't like that, Hassan.
So we'll.
Yeah, that would have been a beautiful trade off on the short there on NQ. Then why are you still trading NQ? Or is it a different account? That said, Crypt, if they already took the 5K from last time, you should be able to take just about the whole 10K this time. Oh, okay, different account. So, yeah, okay. Well, get that payout. That means you should be getting this. That means in the last week, Crypt, you got about $10,000 in payouts, which means you've done something that probably 99% of prop traders have never done. So that means you should never again talk about quitting or about saying you can't do this or anything like that. You have made more money than most prop traders ever have. Just don't get cocky. And a great call on this short, Crypt. Obviously, that worked very well. I should have taken that purple. Just wasn't thinking. I don't think to reverse fast enough. Beautiful short here. It's 30. You've gone 30 points. Wait. No, you've gone. Are you still in? No, I took a loss. Cryptocon's in a big trade though. He got in at short 915. So that's 15 plus. He's 50 points. Are you out? Or are you in, Crypt? 50 points on how many contracts? Beautiful move down. Cool. Excellent. Excellent trade, Crypt. We're going to call it for the day. Do you want to thank everyone for joining me? We shall return to finish the week in what might be a fireworks day if they announce the tariff decision. Hope everyone has a great rest of your day. Stay green. And see you tomorrow.
Bye.